answer that, we have to go way back into history. India was a big country with lots of lands, rivers, and lovely sunny weather. It was the perfect place to settle down and grow plants in big, large farms. And over thousands of years, the number of people who lived here kept increasing. Some people started to live in other parts of the world, but the number of people in India was always larger, since they started out with a bigger group of people in the beginning. Did you know that 1 out of every 7 people in the world are Indian?
Are all Indians brown?
It all depends on how close we are to the sun. India is really close to the equator and it receives a lot of sunlight, which is why our skin is brown.
But how come you and I aren't the same color?
Because India is a really large country. So if you were to line a bunch of us up, you would see a variety of shapes, sizes and colors. This can be traced back to who your ancestors were versus who my ancestors were. If your great-great-great-great-grandfather had a different complexion than mine, that would create the difference in our skin tone today.
A bindi is a small dot you wear on your forehead in between your eyebrows. They say it helps you concentrate better. But now it's worn as decoration. It's a lot of fun to wear. It comes in different shapes, sizes and colors. It even comes as stickers. Have you tried a bindi yet?
How come Indian kids are so good at math and spelling?
We wish we were, but India is such a large country with so many different people that not everybody can do the same things. In the past, as India was starting to develop as a country, being a doctor or a scientist was considered a steady profession. So children were encouraged to study science and medicine. Today, however, you can be whatever you want.
When I grow up, I want to be a soccer player.
Me too!
But Mama, why are there so many gods in India?
Did you know that 80% of Indians are Hindus? But the other 20% come from all different religions like Christianity, Islam, Buddhism, Jainism, Sikhism. Only Hinduism has many different gods because Hindus believed that God has thousands of great qualities and powers, and to make sure that each and every quality of God was understood by all, every special quality or power was worshipped as a separate form of God. For example, the Hindu god Ganesha was worshipped for his ability to remove all obstacles or problems for us, or the Hindu god Krishna, who was worshipped for his kindness and his love.
Are all Indian marriages arranged?
In Indian culture, families are very close and always help each other. Families talk about everything together. Where you study, where you live, sometimes even when and where you marry. If you want to get married, your family must suggest a possible bride or a groom for you. It also explains why Indians have such large weddings.
Mama, why do some Indians speak English with an accent?
That's a great question. For a lot of Indians, English isn't the first language that they have learned or can speak. They speak many different languages, and that often changes the way they pronounce certain English words. It can sometimes sound a little different to our ears, but if we try, we can understand. I can speak in Urdu, Hindi, and I also understand Punjabi. So that's the reason my accent sounds a little different too.
So next time you meet someone who speaks English with a different accent, you know it's because he can probably speak more than one language. That's pretty cool. Why does Indian food smell funny?
That is such a good question, Noor. Maybe what they mean is that it smells different not necessarily funny. It's not different than what you're used to. Is because in India we have thousands and thousands and thousands of different versions and combinations of recipes depending on the part of India that you're from, depending on the family you're from. And we have hundreds of different flavor enhancing ingredients like spices, herbs, different vegetables, different ways of putting them together. In fact, studies have shown that Indian food has the most complex flavor profile of any other cuisine. Isn't that cool? So it's this unique combination of flavors, textures, ways of cooking them, spices, herbs, and regional diversity that makes Indian food so rich and different, not funny.
Not really. Not really?
Not really.
We do have cows because we like milk, and we have a few snake charmers.
But India is so much more than that.
It is a beautiful mix of ancient and modern, old and new.
It has snow-covered mountains. In fact, some of the tallest mountains in the world are in India.
It also has gorgeous sun-kissed beaches and thick jungles with lots of wildlife. Do you know it's the only country where you can see lions and tigers?
It has a beautiful countryside as well as big cities. It has forts and palaces and temples. But it also has tall skyscrapers.
It has yummy, delicious food, melodious music, and lovely dances. India has become a fast-growing economy and a technological hub. It even has its own space program.
Isn't that absolutely amazing?
Mama, what is namaste? Namaste is a way of greeting each other in India. And you show respect by pressing your hands together and bowing your head. Did you know namaste can be for hello and goodbye? Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. Namaste. Namaste.